We are going to draw a cityscape today. What is a cityscape? A cityscape is a landscape that is a city. There are three parts to a cityscape that we're going to talk about. There's the foreground, the middle ground, and the background. So you can think about the bottom third of your paper as the foreground. And you can draw on in your sketchbook, or you can draw on a piece of paper. It is up to you what you want to do. You can even use your watercolor paper if you want to paint it. I'm going to use a piece of drawing paper for mine. So let's talk about the foreground. The foreground is on the bottom part of the paper, and it has lots of detail because the foreground is closest to us. You're going to see clear and precise detail. You're going to see bright colors, and things are going to appear to be bigger because they're closer to you. Okay? So go in and draw a detailed foreground. Now, you want to make things very interesting, very detailed, and you want to give things a lot of variety. So I have drawn a hot dog stand here. Now, you can use a ruler if you want, or you can use stencils, you can use templates. If you have different things around your house that you want to trace, you can do that. What do you have around the house that you can use as a tool? If you don't have a ruler, you can use another piece of paper as a straight edge. You can use anything straight as a straight edge, right? So I'm going to use this. And I'm going to create a building. Maybe I'm going to do 3 buildings. Odd numbers are usually more interesting than even numbers. So there we go. Now, should I make them all the same height, or should I make them different heights? I think I'm going to make them different heights because I want there to be variety in my piece. I'm going to go down again. And we'll make this one, I'm going to line it up so it's straight. Here we go. Now, should I make all of the roofs flat, or should I make them different? This one's round, triangular, and round. And I'm actually using different things from the city of Chicago here. So this is like Mario's lemonade stand. Have you guys ever been down there to that lemonade stand? It's amazing. And then, of course, the Chicago hot dog. And then there's a little coffee shop. So think about what you want to put into yours. I'm going to make this. Ooh, I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to make this stair step up. Why not? It's going to be a Mexican place. Where's the middle? Here's the middle. I want that to be the middle up here. This is going to be a taco stand. So I'm going to make a big taco here. Oh, it's going the wrong way. It's an upside down taco. Good thing I have an eraser. I don't want to draw an upside down taco. I'm going to do it on an angle. There we go. Ooh, you know what would be funny? If I put like a big glob of sour cream right there, like it's falling out. That's gonna be part of the sign. Ooh, you know what would be cool is if it was written tacos, like it was sour cream. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, so here's the door to the taqueria, taco restaurant. and it's going to be glass. And you're going to know it's going to be glass because you're going to be able to see through it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put more detail into that later. What should I do here? Should I make all food places or should I make different types of stores? Maybe I should make a clothing store here. Or a toy store. Ooh, a toy store. I'm gonna make a toy store. So there's gonna be a big low window to entice the kids to come in. Ooh, you know what would be cool? What if I made a big door for the adults and a little door for the kids? They could have their own door. I think kids would like that. Here we go. Okay, so then this window is going to have to be a little smaller. Okay. Hi, Nina. My cat's here. What should I put up here? Legos? Building blocks? I could do that. What else? Some kind of a creature? Most kids love creatures. Okay, I'm gonna work on that later. Hi, Nina. Oh, good gracious. My cat is so crazy. She's sitting on my shoulders now. Okay, so this is gonna turn into a lizard, I think. Maybe their mascot is a lizard. Okay, I need to think of something interesting to do up here. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe a bike. Ooh, yeah. My neighbor has a bike on their garage. Oh my gosh, Nina. My cat is being so crazy right now. Do you see her tail? Really, Nina? Disturb the class. Okay. Got some spokes here. Oh! Oh my gosh. Crazy cat. Okay. I'm gonna keep going on this. And then what would go in the window? I know. A kite. And then another interesting kite here. Maybe ooh, I could make a butterfly kite. We just talked about symmetry. These are symmetrical. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on working on that. Now, how about this one? What should I do? Should I do a coffee shop? I think so. I'm gonna put a saucer on the roof. Here we go. Cafe. It's gonna be it's gonna be a bakery. Oh, I need some baked goods if it's a bakery. I'm inspired by the cupcake that I saw one of my students draw today. You know who you are. An awesome cupcake from a birthday card. There we go. Now, I can create a door. And then again, of course, there has to be a big window so everybody can see. There's going to be a cute little table right here. And then there's going to be some people sitting at these chairs. There we go. Maybe it'll be a bistro table. It'll be like a high table. And they've got their little coffees. Okay, so my foreground, it has a lot of detail. This is going to have more detail. I'm going to do that a little bit later. Now, let's talk about the middle ground. So the middle ground is less detailed. Things appear smaller than they are in the foreground. So you're not going to see as much detail. So maybe in the middle ground, you might see houses, people's houses, or here I have a theater. You can get inspiration from inside of your packet, okay? There's lots in here that you can look at to inspire you. Cityscapes, landscapes, pattern. So, what would you like to do for your middle ground? I am going to draw, I like how these have different windows. I'm gonna do something like that. So I'm thinking of like a Lincoln Park in the city. It's a cute neighborhood. Probably some of your parents used to live there when they were younger. Okay, before you came along. All right, I've got 5. So again, it's an odd number, and that's gonna be more interesting. Now I wanna do different types of rooftops. Oh, you know what, these are a little high. I think they could be a little bit lower. I might be able to fit 4 layers of buildings going back. This one's gonna be rounded. This one's gonna be flat. And this one is going to be very pointy. Tall and narrow. There we go. Now, I can think about different window shapes for each of my different buildings. This one's definitely gonna have an arched window, and that sort of echoes this arch, doesn't it? Now, my drawings are not perfect and they're very sketchy. That's okay. This will just have a little window here. And then you can add a lot of detail. So think about the trim around the windows. Think about the texture of the roofs. What else is on the roofs? So a lot of times these little details make a big difference. Is there a chimney? What's on the chimney? Is there a little, a screen on it? Is there a dish, a satellite dish on the roof? Maybe there's a whole bunch of satellite dishes. Maybe there's so many different people living there and they all have a different satellite dish. You could go crazy with that. Okay, so go in. I'm going to make rows of windows. And I'm just going to make this into 3 windows across. Oh, that would be a nice apartment to live in. Here's going to be a big window. And then this one's going to have just a whole bunch of little tiny windows. So I'm still going to draw a line across. And then I'm going to do this. These are going to be separate. So these are going to be smaller places with smaller windows. Because you want to have a variety. Not every place is the same. Okay. So I can keep going. Okay, I can make a little fire escape if I want to. I can make, stairs down. Whatever you want. Maybe this one's going to have balconies. So there's going to be a door here, a door here. I'll make it interesting. I'll make them staggered. And then maybe I can make what's on their patios. I can draw that. I can make lights hanging. Think about all those little details that are on people's homes, okay? So you can get really creative with it. And then think about your background. Okay, so you can have another layer of mid-sized houses if you want, or you can go way back to the background and draw huge buildings. You can draw skyscrapers. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do some Chicago buildings that we know. And you can also make up some buildings. You can even make different buildings from around the world. You can make like you can make some buildings from Dubai. Ooh, Dubai has such amazing buildings. So you can combine. You don't have to create all your buildings from one city. Okay, you can make it interesting. You can borrow different ideas from all different buildings. Like you can make the Eiffel Tower if you want to. You can do it because it's your artwork. You can do whatever you want in your artwork. Okay? It's your world. You decide. Ooh, I like the star on top of this. I'm gonna do that here. Okay, so maybe this is like a theater where you can go to see the stars. Ooh. Okay, so remember, put a lot of detail into the foreground, and you want to use really bright colors because you're able to see what's in the foreground really clearly. In the middle ground, you're gonna have less detail, and these buildings are actually bigger, but they appear smaller because they're farther away. And then the biggest buildings, these are tall, appear to be the smallest, right? Because they're far away. Now, you want to make these a little bit less colorful. You want to make them a little bit more hazy so that they do appear like they're far away, okay? Your eye doesn't see every little detail in things that are far away. And you can show that by making the colors more muted and by making them a little bit more fuzzy. All right, have fun. Ooh, you could even draw things in the background. You could draw in the sky. You could draw planes. You could draw a hot air balloon. Oh, there's not a hot air balloon in the city? There can be in yours. There can be an alien spaceship landing. I'm gonna draw like there's gonna be like a little alien waving. You can have the sun shining. You could have a face